So DDG did an interview with the Shade Room, and he was asked the question if he planned on putting a ring on Halle's finger.
Gotta ask, do you plan to put a ring on our mermaid's finger?
Yeah, eventually. I feel like, it's something that's gonna happen. Like I said, the whole baby stuff is not planned.
Right.
So it's just like, I kind of don't want to plan that either. I mean, I gotta plan it, but, it's life just happened, and I feel like we gotta move at our own pace at this point.
Right. So is it hard for you to play the background, not in like a threatened kind of way?
No.
Let's read some of these comments. Someone states, "Nah, I knew first day I was gonna marry my wife. He planned. N-words know who they gonna wife and who they gonna BS with." Another person states, "She's already a single mom on paper when she files taxes. I hate to say it, but this will probably end the way 90% of relationships and with women who date rappers. The first step of being a single mother is carrying before you marry." Other comments were stating, "A baby is more of a commitment than a ring." Someone else says, basically, he doesn't intend on marrying her, if at all. So now you guys leave your opinions on that down in the comment section below. Honestly, I didn't see an issue with what DDG stated there, but you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. But let's move on to this next topic with CJ So Cool and Royalty. As many of you guys know, CJ and Royalty have been feuding for the past couple days after Royalty stated that Daya said that Camari made her drink toilet water. Now CJ has went on to Instagram and made an announcement. He states, "Since she can't keep my daughter's name out of her mouth, I will be moving her back to Indiana. Now let's see what lies she can tell and who she will pin them on." Then CJ states, "Why would a child wait a whole week to say something? Better yet, why would the mother wait a whole week to bring it up in front of the police station? I have never in my life heard anything about Camari doing anything to Daya until Charlene said it. But what's hilarious is Charlene doesn't know I don't make Camari watch my kids. I'm with them 24/7, so nothing like that ever happened over here. But the moment I asked my kid about it, she says her mom made her do it because she was playing with the coconut oil. That's the truth. I know my kids are young and adventurous, but living in a 2-bedroom apartment with 12 people in it makes it hard to have fun. So she's probably messed up the house with oil and they punished her with the weirdest ish they could think of. That makes more sense than Camari being involved. Charlene feared my daughter would tell me what happened, so she quickly jumped out the car to tell me it happened at my house to try to confuse me and Daya. But unfortunately for her, Daya has and always will be super smart and she won't be coached to lie about true events. And for the people who love to assume the worst about me, why haven't I ever came to the internet or Charlene about Cordeya begging me for a bath every week as soon as they walk in my house because they don't take baths in that 2-bedroom apartment? Fingernails and toenails super black and dirty every week. I say, Daya, didn't you take a bath at mom's house? And she always says the same thing. No, daddy, they won't let us take a bath because it's bugs in the bathroom, aka roaches. Y'all can say what y'all want about me, but I've always been the same way with kids. I treat them right and make sure they're having the best time of their lives. I really do hope she stops using meth and gets back to being a productive parent because she's showing crash out signs and I don't want that for her. Then he states, first she lost me, then she lost to Nike, then she lost her position on my $9 million life insurance policy. Then she lost her house. Then she lost her car. Then she lost in court. Now she's lost her mind. So instead of feeding into her, maybe we should all pray for her. I hope to God she releases her second video recording threatening to shoot me in my head because she lost. I don't even think she realizes how far gone she is. So now CJ stated that he's moving Camari back to Indiana because royalty can't keep Camari's name out of her mouth, and she's pinning things on Camari. Well, a few days ago, before any of this was announced, Camari's friends were on Instagram saying goodbye to her and how much they're going to miss her because Camari was actually unenrolling from that school in Vegas. So it seems like Camari may have already been on her way back to Indiana before any of this had occurred. Now, people stated that Nike and CJ decided to move Camari back to Indiana because she wasn't doing well academically in Vegas. Now, that's just what's being said. I'm not sure if that's actually why Camari is moving back to Indiana, but you guys already know Nike has kind of moved back already. She's back and forth between Indiana and Vegas, but it seems like she's more so in Indiana. But you guys leave your opinions on this down in the comment section below. Now, of course, CJ's mom had a few things to say about this as well.
I really don't want to say too much because y'all know people be getting on me, on my case. People be getting on my case, but I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone about that, about Camari going home. Maybe she wants to go home. You know what I mean? Have anybody ever thought about that? Maybe she wants to go home. I hate he's sending. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me catch up on some of these comments. Royalty needs a life. Poor Camari moving back to Indiana. Charlene wants Camari to leave Vegas so bad. But you know what? That's none of her concern. I'm just wondering why in the world, on her part, what's the big issue with my granddaughter? You know what I'm saying? Being with her father, if she wants to stay with her father. You know what I mean? How can her and her crew decide where Camari needs to be? You know what I mean? Because I'm hearing a whole nother side, you know. But trust and believe when CJ makes his own decisions that he feels is best. I'm praying that he's making it because he feels that it's best and not because anything else. I'm sure it's not because of anything else. I said I wasn't going to speak on this. Lord, I said I wasn't going to speak on this. But it's like every day is something, and a lot of you guys ask me about certain things. And I feel like if he's sending her back home because of the people, the baby mama number 2 and her crew, that's terrible. That is terrible. I'm just saying. I said I wasn't gonna speak on this. Nah, hell no. CJ, go see her. I don't trust that. Mikey had to cry because I get that, super wise woman. Yeah, that's sad though. You know what I mean? That is really sad.